Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today's video is a full WWE Today review, covering the biggest stories shaping the company right now. We're diving into Chris Jericho's highly talked about future, Gunther's powerful performance on Raw, the emotional setup for John Cena's final match, and the criticism surrounding Survivor Series, WarGames 2025. This is a complete breakdown with analysis, opinion, and context. So let's get started. Point one of the biggest discussions today is about Chris Jericho. His AEW contract is approaching its end, and fans across the wrestling world are asking the same question. Is Jericho coming back to WWE? Jericho himself has been intentionally ambiguous. He hasn't confirmed anything, but he has emphasized that he is not done with wrestling. That alone is enough to generate tremendous anticipation. Now, from a reviewer's standpoint, Jericho's silence is strategic. When a veteran superstar avoids clear answers, it usually means there are behind-the-scenes negotiations happening. WWE knows the value Jericho brings: charisma, storytelling, and mainstream appeal. Even after decades in the business, he still attracts attention like few others can. If Jericho returns in 2026, it could instantly boost WWE's roster depth, bring nostalgic excitement, and open the door for fresh rivalries with newer stars. For AEW, however, it would be a major loss. Jericho was a foundational piece of that company. Right now, the situation is 50-50, but the buzz around it has already become one of the biggest talking points in wrestling media. Next up is Gunther, who continues to build one of the most dominant legacies in modern WWE. On the December 1st episode of Raw, he faced Solo Sikoa in the semi-final of the Last Time Is Now tournament, and the match was nothing short of a war. From the opening bell, Gunther controlled the rhythm. His strikes were precise, his pacing was calculated, and his ring awareness was flawless. Solo Sikoa brought aggression and brute force, but Gunther's discipline and technical mastery made the difference. The match succeeded for two reasons. 1. Great psychology. Both superstars stuck to their strengths. 2. Strong pacing, slow build, rising tension, and powerful closing moments. When Gunther finally secured the victory, it felt earned, not forced. This win puts him one step away from facing John Cena in what could be Cena's final match. And honestly, from a reviewer's perspective, Gunther might be the perfect opponent, a clash of eras, styles, and legacies. One of the most emotional updates today is the official confirmation of John Cena's final match. The date is set, December 13th, 2025, at Saturday night's main event XLII. Cena's retirement has been coming for a while, but seeing it confirmed hits differently. He's a generational figure, the face of WWE for more than 15 years. His dedication, energy, and connection to fans helped shape WWE's global identity. What makes this moment so powerful is the sincerity behind it. Cena is not leaving for drama. He's leaving with gratitude. Throughout recent appearances, he has shown nothing but respect for the business that made him. Cena's final match isn't just a wrestling event, it's a cultural moment. WWE will treat it as a historical milestone, and fans will remember it for decades. Whoever faces him, Gunther or another finalist, will be part of wrestling history. Survivor Series, WarGames 2025 was expected to be one of WWE's best shows of the year, but many fans and reviewers left disappointed. The core issue wasn't star power. WWE had plenty of that. The problem was storytelling. WarGames works best when it's built on fierce rivalries and emotional stakes. This year's match felt more like a highlight reel than a narrative. There was action, yes. Spots, yes. But very little emotional substance. It almost felt like WWE relied on the WarGames brand name instead of crafting a deeper story. Without urgency, anger, or meaningful team dynamics, the match lacked its usual magic. This isn't a disaster, but it is a wake-up call. If WWE wants WarGames to remain a headline event, they must emphasize long-term storytelling, not just crowd-pleasing moments. Behind the scenes, a different kind of tension is brewing. Reports suggest ESPN is unhappy with parts of its current deal with WWE. This isn't unusual in the media world. Streaming, sports rights, and distribution agreements are constantly shifting. But the fact that dissatisfaction is being reported publicly means the issue is significant. For WWE, This could lead to renegotiations or a shift toward other media partners in the future, especially as WWE and TKO continue exploring global expansion. Whatever happens, it highlights how important WWE's corporate relationships are in shaping the next era of wrestling entertainment. When you look at all these stories together, one thing becomes clear: WWE is in a transition period. Legends like Cena are stepping away. Potential returns like Jericho could bring nostalgia. Stars like Gunther represent the future. Events like WarGames expose where WWE must improve. Media tensions signal business change. This is not a negative phase, it's a rebuilding phase. The company is balancing icons, veterans, rising talent, and corporate evolution. This combination always creates uncertainty, but also opportunity. As a reviewer, I believe WWE is positioning itself for a new era in 2026, one built around strong in-ring athletes, global storytelling, and a mix of established names with fresh faces. And that brings us to the end of today's WWE review. From Jericho's uncertain but exciting future, to Gunther's incredible performance, to the emotional build-up for Cena's farewell, and the constructive criticism after WarGames, WWE is full of major stories right now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a WWE update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next review.